Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else I don't care to mention, welcome back for another video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. Reason being is I've been very busy over the past God knows how long. And I mean, it hasn't been that much of a gap since I last released a video. But I do plan on getting back on with uploading videos and everything again, since, I've freed myself up and everything. And I've got a couple of Smash videos to release in the near future, except I kind of need to get a hold of a new Nintendo 2DS. Reason being is because I was having a good day on Smash, and yeah, a lot of bullshit started to happen, and I really wasn't having it, and I ended up raging out. So if I want to continue making Smash videos, gonna have to get a new 2DS. I've got a couple of episodes planned, don't worry. I've got 3 episodes to make and render and upload. So I might get a new 2DS by the time I've uploaded those. Who knows? But I'll keep you updated. Anyway, on to the main event. I'll just cut the shit. So here we go. Today I'm doing an unboxing video, and just a quick backstory as to what this box may contain. Um, Lately, I've been raising money to purchase an arcade machine because I've said this in many videos before. As a kid, I used to hang around in arcades a lot. I used to play a lot of arcade games, and yeah, arcades now are just dying, and yeah, like there aren't very many arcades about, and even if there is arcades about, they've got all these fancy dancy new machines that I'm not really interested in, like my favorite games are like Bubble Bobble, Metal Slug, stuff like that, and it's very hard to find an arcade with old machines in that are still functional and stuff like that. So I've been trying to buy an arcade machine, and things haven't really went according to plan with that. Again, long story short, I got in touch with a guy who makes them custom. I ordered a Neo Geo MVS reproduction cabinet, and that kind of fell through. I mean, like, it took ages to get the invoice, and I paid money, and he's refunded the money because he says that he can't get what he needs um, to make the machine in a reasonable amount of time. So that fell flat on its face. But since I've been trying to buy an arcade machine, I thought I'd get something to tide me over in the meantime. And I thought to myself, oh, I'll buy an arcade controller, so I can play arcade games at least somewhat the way they were meant to be played. Yeah, I was browsing eBay, and I came across a Pac-Man arcade controller, and it had a joystick and 2 buttons and the Pac-Man artwork as if it was, part of the original Pac-Man machine. I thought, oh, I'm going to need more than 2 buttons, because I tend to play a lot of Neo Geo games, which, can sometimes use up to 4 buttons. So I'm going to need 4 fire buttons to play the kind of games that I play sometimes. I messaged the guy directly, and I asked him what the chances would be of perhaps getting, a controller built with 4 fire buttons rather than 2. And luckily for me, he does these controllers in a variety of different builds. So he does like 4-way sticks, 8-way sticks, with like 2, 3, 4, 6 fire buttons, 7, 8. So like if um if you message him, he's done like all sorts of different arcade sticks. I've been reading like the customer feedback and um, testimonials, if you will, and like everybody, like there's not a bad word to say about this guy and his arcade sticks. So I thought, well, it's either I go on eBay and I buy a generic Chinese made arcade stick for like 50, 60, maybe £70. Or I can ask this guy about custom building me an arcade stick to my specifications. And fortunately for me, he was able to do this. So I paid, what, £54 for this box. And yeah, so like, I mean, I've been yammering on for far too long now. So I'm just going to cut the shit, open this box, have a look at the contents, see if it's, see if it's what I imagined. So I'm going to switch to the point and shoot, and we're going to open up this box and see what's inside. Hopefully it should be my Tombii Sharkade V1 controller. More on that later. Jump cut. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here's the box. And you'll have to bear with the space because I've been selling things on eBay and, there's shit absolutely everywhere. So, we're going to dive into this box right now. So, I'm going to put you here as I do so. So yes, what should be inside this box should be my custom Tombii Sharkade arcade stick. Alright, so I'm going to take you back and let's see if the reviews and feedback and stuff like that really lives up to what they've been saying. I mean, I have no doubt in my fucking mind that this is going to be sick. Holy shit. It's really hard trying to undo sellotape with one hand. Wow, this thing's huge. Right, I'm just going to put you back down because I need to undo some tape. It's a bit dark in here, so sorry about that, but wow. Holy shit, dude. My dude, look at this. Wow, it's quite heavy as well. I'm just going to put you down there because there's something else in the box. What is this? He's give me like another thing here for the overlay. Unused artwork printed with no light cyan included in case you can use it. Well, okay, I appreciate that. A spare one. I mean, I've got no idea what I'd use it for. I might find something to use it for. But yeah, if you want to see like what the artwork is by itself, here's the artwork by itself. Off-colored a bit, as mentioned on the note, but yeah, I might find something to do with that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. So I'm just gonna pop you up there, and I'm just gonna shimmy the box over here and bring this back. Holy shit, dude. In fact, you know what? Jump cut, I'm taking it into better lighting. Okay, so we're here where the lighting's a bit better, and yeah, I haven't even touched anything on this yet. So the guy says he's used gold leaf parts, so like the joystick, the buttons. It's all, he says it's built to a very high standard. The casing is shatterproof plastic. It's like wooden construction on the inside, and like by the looks of it, the wiring on the inside's all nicely housed and it's safe. Obviously USB because it's a MAME controller, or you can use them on Xbox 360. So people say. So yeah, this joystick, it's yeah, it's a micro switch. It's a micro switch joystick, as you can hear by the clicking. It's a bit. See, I like to grapple my joysticks, and it's a bit. It's alright. I'll be testing this out in a minute anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. Buttons. Wow, they're pretty fucking solid. And function buttons. These are clicky buttons. I like that. Yeah. Awesome. Auto fire buttons. So the overall design, the guy he gives you the option to do the artwork yourself if you want to, which obviously I have done to make this, you know, personalized, and features one of my old but good logos, and my little Tombii shark. Yeah, if it doesn't have Tombii on it, is it really mine? And yeah, this was based off a Neo Geo multi-video system controller design, and there you go, Sharkade version 1 Tombii Sharkade high model, because, you know, shark, yeah. And yeah, I called this the version 1 because I might buy another controller off him in the future. Maybe do up the design, get a different shape or something. But like, this is going to be my prototype controller, and I'm going to bash the hell out of it and, you know, see how it goes. Test the quality and everything. But yeah, as I mentioned, these are gold leaf parts, the joystick, the buttons, and everything. And yeah, it feels pretty solid. Shatterproof plastic. And yeah, this actually weighs quite a bit. I won't lie, it's a bit. Oof. So yeah, it feels really solid, really sturdy. I don't know, no complaints so far. The artwork is really high quality, and it's like, you know, the exact colors. The colors are exact, and yeah, man, the quality is amazing. So yeah, as I said, ooh, it's laminated too. Wow. Wow, that's okay. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. So yeah, as I said, it was modeled after a Neo Geo MVS CPU, and the only thing, like the only thing like I didn't personally agree with, I guess, about the initial artwork he had for this stick, was like the typeface, which I corrected to the correct one. So if he wants to keep that, that's fine by me. Yeah, so like I've kind of made it look more legit as far as the Neo Geo controllers go. So like I've corrected like the font, and I should have really put that as the coin button rather than function, but yeah, whatever. I'm now going to plug this bad boy into my computer and boot up MAME, play a game for a few minutes, and yeah, test out how well it plays. So yeah, 10 out of 10 so far. So yeah, jump cut, and we're going to play a game. Okay, so after all that trouble and strife, I've came up with this setup, I guess. I have my point and shoot recording like a sort of dash cam kind of thing, so you can see the arcade stick in action as I, test it and give like a quick review of it, I suppose. And I'm going to play, I don't know, maybe up to the first boss on Bubble Bobble 2, or Bubble Symphony, as it's known in other places of the world. So I'm just going to quickly configure these buttons, because I'm guessing, it's not configured or anything. And I will begin. I won't need any more than 3 credits, I suppose. Whatever. So, wow, I'm so excited to be doing this. Playing an arcade game the way it was supposed to be played. Fuck. Oh shit, okay. Dude, this is fucking... Oh, didn't get the musical note. Wow, this controller feels so authentic, it is unbelievable. Actually, I don't want to go up there, I want to be up here. Get the musical note. Shit, this feels amazing. I don't know, I really don't have any complaints about this controller whatsoever. It's fucking amazing, man. I mean, yeah, the joystick's a little small, but like, everything is super responsive. I'm just gonna have to get used to the layout, I suppose. Where's the musical note? Come on. There we go. Eat it. Wow, man. This is fucking... This is crazy. Also, someone else, yeah, give me that. Someone else who was, talking about these controls, said that his has been able to withstand a lot of abuse, which is good, considering, I'm a heavy-handed player and I really, bash my controllers, so... Oh, shit. That's what I get for not concentrating. Fucking... Wow, I'm really fucking up now. It just feels so authentic, and like, the micro switches and everything, it's just... Wow. It's so much better than using a regular controller. So much better. Also, Bubble Bobble 2, one of my recent new favourite games. I only just discovered this recently, but I'm not really here to talk about the game. I'll make a video on it with Maydroth or something. But shit, man, this is fucking... Wow. You need to die. Shit. Shit. Go. This is nuts! Alright, first boss. As promised, I'll just fight this guy and then be done. Yeah, you can probably hear it now that I'm really bashing this controller. So, you know, hopefully I can... hopefully it can withstand the abuse I'm probably going to give it over time. Fuck's sake, man. Such a juvenile mistake. Nope, nope. You need to die. So I guess I'm just gonna let poor little Bubbling die. So yeah, this has been my sort of unboxing and review, if you like, of the Tombii Sharkade version 1 arcade controller, as made by a guy called Mike Hansen. I think I'll just turn the point and click off. Oh shit. I don't know how that constitutes as first place, but yeah, so this has been my unboxing and review of the Tombii Sharkade version 1 arcade controller. And yeah, I've given it a nice little test on Bubble Bobble 2 for the arcade, obviously, because arcade controller. Right, so my last bit to say about this on the first impression front is yes, this was made by a guy called Mike Hansen. He's on Facebook, and I'll be putting his name right here. So if you really want one of these, they're considerably cheap for what they are. Very, very excellent quality. I mean, it feels so authentic. The buttons are solid, the joystick's solid, super responsive. I didn't test out the auto fire feature because, well, I'm probably never going to use it for anything unless I'm playing Balloon Fight, but we'll leave that for another video. Yeah, so off the top of my head, I can't remember what his eBay name is, though I'm sure it was like Arcade 88 or something. It was something like that. But I'll check eBay and I'll put that under his Facebook name, under here. So yes, I mean, my god, these controllers are epic. Just great. £54 doesn't exactly justify the craftsmanship of this thing. It's absolutely brilliant, comfortable to use. I mean, like, as I was saying before I put this in the computer, the stick felt a bit small, but like as soon as I was playing right there, like it just felt natural, you know. Great stick, absolutely top notch. So like, Mike, thank you very much for making this, and like I'm super happy I spent the £54 I did on this. He also offers lifetime repairs warranty, so if you break it by accident, or if something comes loose or whatever, if you send your controller back to him, he'll fix it for free. Obviously, postage costs are going to apply to that, but I mean, he offers a lifetime guarantee and will fix it for free if it breaks. I mean, that's... what more can you ask for £54? excellent construction, solid authentic controller, lifetime guarantee and warranties and free repairs for life. I mean, wow, that's like mind blowing. I like, to all of my arcade fan friends, I can't help but recommend getting these. I've played on this for like 5 minutes and already I'm just blown away by this. And yeah, it's my own personalized custom controller. It feels fantastic. I mean, yeah, space on the buttons is exact, and wow, I just can't get my head around this. So one last thing to say is, video wise, this controller is now allowing me to transition into the videos I'm going to be making. I mean, I started YouTube to play retro games, and like, as you've probably guessed, since I've had Maydroth on the show, we've been delving more into arcade games and stuff like that, and I'm really planning on getting him one as well, just for the fun. I will offer more news on the arcade machine as I get said news, I suppose. My next unboxing video will likely be when I get my arcade machine, and it will allow me and Maydroth to practice and discover new titles to play and stuff like that. Little can be said about the arcade machine, but I do plan on coming back over to YouTube and, you know, getting everything that I've got uploaded and rendered, and, you know, and doing more arcade games with Maydroth, because, you know, I've got this and nothing says that I shouldn't fucking do more arcade videos. So a huge Sharky shout out to Mike Hansen, the guy who built this. Very excellent. He's a good guy. His customer service is on point. He's a very nice guy. Like, he's a pleasure to deal with. Unlike some other people I've dealt with whilst making dealings and stuff like that. He's, you know, he's a pleasant guy, and, you know, I imagine he puts his, you know, heart and soul into his work, because, you know, I can feel it from the way, you know, from the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it plays. He's such a good dude. The prices, like I said, don't even justify this. Like, I feel like I've bloody robbed him or something. So, like, I mean, the quality is so high, it's ridiculous. So yes, huge Sharky shout out to Mike Hansen for building this and for being an excellent guy to do business with. Personally, I probably will buy more of these in the future, and I can see why everybody speaks so highly of your controllers. It's absolutely excellent. Like, I'm so hyped for this. Also, a huge Sharky shout out to all of my friends who will be tuning into this video to, you know, see my custom arcade stick in action, considering, you know, I made such a ruckus about it on Facebook, and everybody was like, oh wow, that looks so cool, and, you know, I can't wait to see it. So instead of taking photos of the thing, they can watch this. So shout out to you guys who do watch this and make it to the end. And a huge Sharky shout out to you, whoever you may be, whether you're one of my friends or if you're one of my viewers. So yes, looking forward to doing more arcade videos. Also, new artwork right here. And that being said, stay tuned for future Tombii the Shark episodes, because we are going Sharkade. I've been Tombii the Gamer Shark. This has been the Tombii Sharkade V1 arcade controller. Mike Hansen has been an awesome guy. and I am signing out and playing some arcade games for the rest of the week. Sayonara.